Destiny 2 is an action MMO with a single evolving world that you and your friends can join anytime, anywhere, absolutely free, with a huge asterisk above free. Yes. A game which I regret playing on daily basis. But I still do. So, it's been over 3 years since I started playing it, and so far I've been on ups and downs about the game. Because most of the time I'm disappointed by Bungie's really weird shifts in development. So far, it's always been, let's add this into the game and then nerf it to the ground so no one uses it. Or seasonal activities being nothing but, oh hi, new season is here, better check it out. Yup, the servers are down because there's everyone playing at the same time. And there's no problem with that, but when you promise to increase capacity of the servers, and when you say that you're fixing the issue, why is it that it's been more than a year and the issue is still occurring every damn season, Bungie? Anyways, you finally get into the game and you're greeted with a nice looking cinematic with a story about this or that, light good, darkness bad, yada yada yada, and you're instantly put into an activity that you might like because there's finally something fresh to do. So you've finished your first mission, it's time to go to Helm. Why? Well, that's because there's a new vendor that's just arrived at the Helm, and they, or it, I don't know, alright? Sometimes your vendor is an object, alright? Don't question me, ask Bungie about it. Anyways, the vendor will provide you with, guess what? Same shit that you've been presented with the last season, but guess what? Just hear me out. Guess what? It's got a different name and a different looking skin. $1 million idea. Well, the vendor tells you a little story about this and that, and then you're probably prompted with going to hologram piece of shit. Which, honestly, I'd rather talk to them this way and not have them tell me to stumble across their trash-ass UI system and go to a different location, just so I can skip another dialogue, cause I really don't have fucking patience to read through the lore. Thank you, Lord Daddy on YouTube, for doing the reading part for me. Finally, you're done with listening to
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars.
So now it's finally time for you to do seasonal activities, and you think to yourself, finally something to do. You do the mission once, and then you go to Helm because more lore and stuff, and then it says, oh yeah, you need more of this currency or that currency to progress. So you either have to do Vanguard strikes or other activities that game provides, which I think it's a great instead of doing the, oh wait, you're done with getting this currency to be able to progress? Well, let me tell you, buddy, you're gonna be doing this same fucking thing 5 more times. Why? Well, because fuck you, that's why. You're finally done with doing that activity, and now you're prompted to go to Helm for the 50th time again. So the vendor can tell you, oop, we ran out of the story this week. You can wait for the next week so you can progress in the story, which you're gonna do the same shit the next week, and then the next week, and then the next week, and you get the point, until you reach the end of the season. And then you get to do what? Jack shit. That's right. Jack shit.
But Nuggets, what if I don't want to do the story and seasonal bullshit that Bungie wants me to do? What do I do?
Well, in that case, you're gonna have to wait for everybody to get off of the game so you can get prompted with a nice looking cinematic, and they're gonna throw you into the activity, which luckily you're able to get out of and you're not forced to do. But trust me, if you do get out of it, they will find a way for you to do it no matter what. Anyways. So, while you're waiting for that next week, what can you do? Well, Bungie has thought of that too. You can do all kinds of nice fun activities like playing Vanguard Strikes. Why? Because you're a psychopath. Or you can do Gambit. Now, why would you do Gambit? I don't know, maybe because you're a sociopath, am I right or am I fucking right? Or you can play PvP on their shitty ass laggy servers where you have to second guess yourself and get to the point where you start recording your game just to know if you're either lagging, the game servers are dog shit, or the person on the enemy team's internet speed is just Godspeed of 1 megabit per second.
Something tells me that this guy sucks at PvP.
Well, coming from other PvP games and experiencing shit like being able to die to someone after you've killed them or vice versa has made me hate PvP in this game so much to the point of so much to the point of not even wanting to touch it unless it's necessary for the seal that I want or a piece of cool looking armor from Iron Banana. Or you can do a fun 6-man activity called Raid. Speaking of raids, this video is sponsored by nobody. Hope you're fucking enjoying the video so far, you sexy motherfucker. So, you wanna do a raid? Well, you're in good hands, my guy, cause I've done lots of them. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm good, but I'd consider myself a decent raider in Destiny 2. Now, first things first, what you need is friends. You got them? I don't. So, let's go to this wonderful place called Destiny 2 LFG. Now, it can be either their trash-ass laggy website or a third-party Discord server that you gotta verify your identity by logging into your Bungie account. Why would I do that? Well, security reasons, that's why. Alright. You got to the LFG part of the game where you get to meet all kinds of quirky, sweaty, disgusting, my 300-pound no-life having pieces of shit that will probably get annoyed by the fact that you're a blueberry or you've got no idea what to do even though you've been playing the game for a good bit but just never showed any interest in raids. By the way, word of advice, if you're looking for an LFG post and you see KWTD or know what to do, and you're trying to learn the raid or you're not sure what to do in the raid and you're just trying to see if they will teach you or help you out, do not. And I repeat, do fucking not even bother. Trust me, they will be the rudest pieces of shit that have ever surfaced the face of Earth. Now, maybe they won't show it, but deep down inside they're thinking, oh my god, I just wanna leave, fuck this kid. Or they will just disappear, or they will kick you out from their lobby. Instead, I would suggest looking at posts that say be chill, or willing to teach, or even that say teaching 1, 2, 3, 4, how many knockers are in my store. You get the point. Now, these people will actually help you out and explain what to do, and I would assume that they have lots of time on their hands since they're posting willing to teach. Now, why would you want to do these so-called raids? Well, there's a little teeny tiny thing called exotic, which could be either a piece of armor or a cool looking weapon that you will probably not use once, but you're getting it just to have it. Oh, also, I forgot to mention it, there's a chance of you getting that exotic. It's not full 100%, so you might be a sad person like me doing a raid 56 times just to get an exotic that is outdated at this point. Oh, also talking about fun things to do in Destiny, dungeons. These are usually 3-man activities that you can do on different difficulties, which are fun, apart from some of them that I was so excited about when they came out and got so disappointed in them. Grasp of avarice. Dungeons are basically mini raids that don't rely on hard to understand mechanics and are way easier to do. You still need 2 more friends to do them with, unless you're a masochist who tries to do them solo and somehow finishes them solo flawless. Oh, and don't forget, dungeons also drop exotics, so you might have a chance to get a cool looking piece of shiny shit that you'll never fucking use. By the way, if you're new to the game or thinking about getting into the game, trust me, you will spend money. It's free to play and it's pretty alright, just to get some time pass by if you're a busy person. I was a free-to-play newbie for a couple of months and it's been alright, but it felt too repetitive to do the same thing over and over again. But if you're someone who's got time on their hands, my dear, you're getting sucked into $100 in expansion, and that's if you want all season passes included and all dungeons and stuff, which is gonna last you for the next year or so. Or you can pay $50 for the DLC and then you have to buy $10 worth of season pass, which lasts for like 8 weeks, and then you're left dry with nothing to do. Unless you pay another $10 for the next season pass. And don't forget about the dungeon keys, or whatever they're calling it now. That's about additional $20 to $30. So you're better off with paying $100 right away and not worry about paying for anything for the rest of the year. Oh, and by the way, if you're from wonderful weird lands of EU or the rest of the world, apart from NA, you're getting scammed of around $15 at the time of writing the script. Because it's $100 in the States and €100 in EU, which, you know, Bungie, there are differences in currencies. And I don't want to hear this bullshit about,
taxes and stuff is different in EU than in NA.
Yeah, well, why do other games and DLCs cost different prices in other regions? Ever thought about that, smartass? But not everything is bad about this game and LFGs. I found so many great people during my time playing this game and became really good friends with a couple of them. That's why I keep coming back to this game. It's usually great people and for some reason the community that makes the game better. Even though there are sweaty people, which, you know, there's always a way to avoid, you'll still find a way to have fun. And now that you heard me bitch about everything that I find wrong with this game, you might consider watching another video of me rambling about stuff that I actually like about the game. Which, at the time of recording this video, I'm working on writing a script for that. And, you know, I want to make videos and not put everything into 30-minute long video that you might find boring after a couple of minutes. Anyways, hope you found this video enjoying to watch and had a great time consuming this bullshittery. Don't forget to like the video and do all those nice things that YouTubers say at the end of their videos. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, or wherever the fuck you are. And I'll tell your mom to take you to McDonald's this time so you can get the McNuggies. Deuces. Anyways, the vendor tells you a little story about this and that, and then you're probably prompted to... Anyways... You're finally done with the... English. No matter what. Why can't I say no matter? Fucking hell.